Good morning. All right, so after yesterday's, hold on 1 second. All right, so after yesterday's um, FOMC and earnings, after the market closed, we have a huge range overnight, 65, 60, almost 66 points, in which, so yesterday we tested the low side of this couple days 2-day balance. So we now have a 3-day balance, um, and we're consolidating up here, expecting pricing higher. So the overnight session was able to break the highs or make new all-time highs, so that's a pending target to revisit. Then we dropped, and now we're trading in at the place where we saw buyers come in yesterday. So this is an important area to watch, and if we get below this low for this session from Monday, it's at the same spot as the volatility trigger. So getting below that, then it's going to trigger for me to look for shorts for a gap fill. As of now, we are still, I'll look at this as if we're still trading in balance. I want to see us holding below this level and see an impulse down with higher volatility to see if we can see some structure to lean on to take a short to get the gap fill, and then from there look for the levels I've been mentioning throughout this last few days, which it's a retest of this point of control, and then see if we can also fill the other gap below and come back into the 20-day point of control. But so far it looks like sellers are having a little bit of a hard time. Every time we come lower, we see buyers show up. So I'm going to be observing before jumping in and expecting this gap to fill. Look where NQ is in comparison. This gap already filled, right? Oh no, sorry, this gap didn't fill, but this session from yesterday didn't take the lows from here, so still very bullish. NQ would have to travel all the way down here to be even close to consider taking a short for that gap fill. So it's not as bearish as it looks this morning, even though we moved throughout the whole range. So keep that in mind. Crude. So we had this area which I was looking for support. We broke it. We're trading around it, and then we're establishing value lower. So after accepting higher prices, now we broke below, we're looking for lower prices. So but we have a range here, so I'm looking for this area between 59.70 to 60.70. So this area to be acceptance, and then if we break below it, then I'm going to look for a move to 59.20 and then 58.80 as support. Gold. So gold, we had these levels, but now, I mean, this area is still holding, but we traded back and forth a couple of times already, so I don't we filled it up with volume, so I don't think it's as relevant anymore. Same thing with this one. So what I do in this case is I look for the areas where I have the lowest amount of volume close to the range, and here's one, and this blue one is for more than 20 days. So you know, it's looking a little bit like this is all kind of like the same volume down here, and then the one that it's more prominent is 41 um, 4130. So is my mic on? My mic's not on. 4130. So I'll be looking for eventually a move up here if this area holds, and then I see that we break this highs, then I'm gonna be looking for an attempt to get back to that area. Of course, if we don't hold, then you know we can see much lower prices here. But you know, gold's been very bullish lately, so. Today also we have Amazon's earnings, Apple's after the market, so we might have more waiting and more chop until we get those earnings out of the way. All right, that's about it. Good luck.